Good morning, team. Thank you so much for jumping on the call this morning. I appreciate it more than you know. And today is Monday Morning Pep Talk, episode 216, and it's called Take Flight Creates Critical Mass in Your Business. And before I get into that, though, I want to remind you of my professional purpose, and that is to help you, the broker advisor, optimize your productivity and help you become the best version of yourself. Why? Because happy brokers sell more real estate. And I do that by helping you handle challenges and opportunities that you face every single day. If you can effectively manage certain situations that arise on a daily basis in your business, you'll become more productive and live a life that is the best version of you. And my ask today is that you listen as if we are, one-on-one coaching session, either in person or on a call. On this 216th episode of my Monday Morning Pep Talk, I will start the process of bringing Take Flight version 4.0 in for a landing by showing you how this sales and operational strategy creates critical mass in your business. The business definition of critical mass is defined as your growing business is at a point where it becomes self-sustaining and no longer needs additional investment, become or remain economically viable. In basic terms, this means that the business that you created provides industry leading value that is strategically defined with a strategically defined number of clients, with a marketing and branding strategy that will sustain your business income goals. In essence, you have created a predictable and enjoyable business once your business hits critical mass. Building a predictable, enjoyable business that has hit critical mass means you are at 30,000 feet. You pulled the engines back, you're flying at 550 to 575 miles per hour and making huge strides towards your goals. It's not easy to get to cruising speeds, as it can take years to get to 30,000 feet. The hardest part of flight, where the aircraft uses the most fuel, is during takeoff, right? Between takeoff and once you get to about 12,000 feet. The 5 parts of an aircraft, as used as a metaphor throughout this course via this 37 podcast episodes that I started on January 23rd, all take time to build and introduce into your life and into your business. And there, just as a review, there are 5 sections of your real estate business aircraft. You've got the cockpit, which is your mindset and vision. You've got section 2, which is the tail, which is your habits and routines. You've got section 3, which is the cabin, which is the database and relationship management strategies. You've got section 4, which is the first wing and its engine, and that is your systems and processes. And then you've got section 5, which is wing 2 and its engine, marketing and personal branding. In section 1, mindset and vision, I laid out the reasons why you need to start with the right mindset, and you have to have that vision for your life and business. If your mind is not set for success and goal attainment, you will not do what is required to take flight. You're just not going to. Section 2, habits and routines, I presented the necessary daily and weekly habits and routines needed to create bandwidth to do the heavy lifting necessary to take flight. And in section 3, database and relationship management, I showed you how to build out a CRM to most effectively manage your relationships over a long period of time. In section 4, systems and processes, I discussed the 10 processes your business needs to build a repeatable and enjoyable business. The goal being to turn one client transaction into 2 additional transactions, which is kind of the 1 equals 3. And then finally, in section 5, marketing and personal branding, I provided you multiple strategies to identify which marketing initiatives might be best for you. You were given specific actionable marketing techniques as options for your hyper local market that encourages people to hire you because of your marketing. They have learned through this marketing process to know you, like you, and trust you. As you are putting the finishing touches to your business plans, I want to give you a couple of tips as your guide using Take Flight version 4.0. Now, if you have a mature business, 20% of your business should come from your marketing and personal brand. 20% of your business should come from introductions procured during the transactions. And then 60% of your business should originate from relationships that are nurtured within your CRM. Okay. And that can range a little bit, but just as a guide, use the 20-20-60 rule if you have a mature business. Now, if you're in the first 5 years of your business, you're going to flip that. 60% of your business should come from your marketing and personal brand. 20% of your business should come from introductions procured during your transactions. And 20% of your business should come from the relationships nurtured through your CRM. Now, when you're really getting started in that first year, it could be 90% coming from your marketing and your personal brand. So over those 5 years, those percentages will swing drastically towards a mature business as you build out your take flight strategies and processes. In reality, like I said, about 90% of your results will come from marketing and personal branding efforts. Okay. So these percentages can shift. I've seen mature businesses that 90% come from the database. Depends on where you're at in your business and what your goals are. But those percentages that I gave you are just a good guide. So this call has created a lot of questions for you. I would start back at Monday Morning Pep Talk episode 179. We've got a flight to catch. It's an intro into Take Flight version 4.0, and then continue through the entire year of episodes that will end next week in episode 217. In those 37 episodes, there's almost 12 hours of content complete with the hows on how to accomplish what we discussed today. Okay. My goal has always been to provide you as much value and give you those details on how you can scale your business and help you succeed. Unfortunately, there's one thing that I can't do, and that is do the work. I can't want this more for you than you want it for yourself. But what I know for a fact, to create critical mass in your business, you need all 5 sections of your business working together to get your aircraft and business off the ground. You can't just work in your marketing and branding and in your transactions and then not have a database. You'll never, ever get into flow. Or you can't just have a database and avoid your processes and systems and your marketing. You will absolutely stagnate and you will get to a point where you will plateau. You got to have all 3 areas of your business working together. And if you don't have the mindset and the habits and routines, chances are you're not going to do any of it. So next week, we're going to tell you how you can really focus on bringing this in. And I'd almost rather have you have a smaller group, smaller business, and do all of them right. Because in the end, you're going to end up having a more successful business. So like I said, to create critical mass in your business, you need all 5 sections of your business working together to get your aircraft business off the ground. And in tomorrow's email, I have my Take Flight progress tracker. And it just tracks where you're at. It helps you rank yourself and rate yourself in all of these categories. And so by looking at it, you can essentially look at the areas that you need to work at. And we'll spend some time in that next week, but that will be on the email tomorrow. If you are not getting my email, simply just go into my Instagram and Ask Jim Miller into the profile link. And there's a place where you can go and get the content. But I'm hoping that you're starting to see the power of Take Flight. It is an operational system not meant to replace any of your other coaching or business planning strategies. it's a way that it's a strategy that you can plug in all of your other inputs. Okay. But you got those 5 sections of your business that all need to be working together to get that your business aircraft off the ground. So team, thank you so much for jumping on the call today. I appreciate it. We'll wrap up Take Flight version 4.0 next week, and then we'll have a couple weeks off for the holidays. Have a great week, everyone, and I'll talk to you next Monday.